Welcome back, everyone. Pretty much kind of where we left off, really. But I mean, I finished up the harvests here, and I'm thinking this thing will probably operating mode. That's what I want. I think this will hold 3 bales. We have 2 full bales and one partial. So hopefully this is going to work out nicely. Make a few bucks. How's everyone doing today? I've got 3 contracts finished. One of which, oh, this thing does not turn great. One of which you don't see it on screen because it's a baling contract. It's fully finished, so we can actually let's teleport over. This one's done. This guy here. So this guy's completely done, so we're just gonna step out and collect that contract. Everything's gonna disappear. There we go. Collect $5,900. We got some grass put down here. So we have grass, barley, grass. That's kind of the config that I went with for now. Let's get this tucked aside. Probably going to have to do a fair amount of shed work here, but we'll get to that. Put that right there. What else do I need to do? I need to get some water into here. We'll finish up those contracts in a second. I'm kind of just bouncing around a bit here. Trying to figure out what my strategy is going to be for this land, for this new farm. That was a lot easier. We have no water though, right? So what do we do for water? How far are we? Let's look at the map for a second. How far are we from a water source? We're quite a ways. Yeah, there's nothing nearby. So I guess we'll put in a well. We'll put in a well. We probably want one anyway, right? Let's see if we can get, that's in containers typically. See if we can get something kind of unique. Actually, you know what I would like? I use the old wind wheel with water tank. Water station can supply your water tanks with fresh water. Yeah, I really like this. I use this, I think, on geez, my brain's not working. Where's the water? There it is. Okay, I think we're gonna go right here. Yeah, I basically use this on Lipka Welka. I think this is the one. I'm not sure though, but it kind of looks good. Let me get this loaded up here. Loads up fairly quick. Is it charging me? No, free water. Awesome. Let's get this greenhouse going. What are we going to grow in there? Let's do something unique. Let's just grow some cabbage. Napa cabbage. How about that? Why Napa cabbage? I don't know. All right, let's get back to this stuff here. Transport position. And now I am going with this contract. I am going, which one is this? That is the cotton. And we're here and we're just going up here. So we can just cut through the hedge here. These are non-collision hedges. There's a gate there, but I'm not going through it. Oh, that's not a road. That is not a road. I better back up. This is a neat farm. I did not notice this farm. Okay, which way am I going to go? I guess I'm going all the way through and around. Hopefully we don't get T-boned by a train. Oh, this is a nice little farm. Very cool. Oh, yeah, gotta drive on the left side of the road. Yeah, I was trying to figure out how are we going to progress with this series. We've got our land. We're going to start with some sheep, I think. Although I've been thinking about more and more, and I kind of want to start with the highland cattle, to be honest. So we might try to figure it out that way. Yeah. All right, how do I get in there? I gotta keep going. The idea with these projects, or these contracts, I guess, projects, where did that come from? Is that make some extra money so we can do the things we need to do. All right, so where is the actual drop-off? Looks like it's around the back of that building. Kinlaig milling. Looks like we're here somewhere. Yeah, I guess this is it. I don't remember how this thing unloads. I think just down the back. Yep. That's the one. Contract finished. We made an extra $14,000, which is absolutely fantastic. Let's just jump out and end this contract. Collect. Okay, now this one's a different ball game. This one we are going exactly where we are. We're delivering, but the problem is we're all the way at the other end of the map. And we have more than one trailer, so we're gonna have to do we're gonna have to come back, unload the rest. Oh, let's get going. Let's get going. Bit of a drive. So I'm thinking we need to pick up some more land. That's one of the concerns that I had. So we're going to try to save up a bit more money. There's one piece of property that looks interesting. I'll show you. We'll have a look at the map in a minute. I'm just gonna head down. We'll drive down and I'll see if I can get a worker to take this truck back to the field where the harvester is, get the rest of the canola. See if that works. The question is, how do I get there? From here, I'm tempted to go through town here. Get a good look at the town. This is really cool. I like this. Oh, this wasn't the right way to come. That's okay. We get a scenic tour. Where am I? around the corner here a bit. We're going to hang a left or a right. The other left. What a beautiful design. It's really nice. I like it. I don't really know where I'm going here, guys, but I think we're going to get there eventually. Yeah, as a matter of fact, I think we're going to head right down here. Oh! That was bad. Nobody saw that. Nobody saw that. Wow, this is quite a detour here. And we are going in, where is it? Where are we? This way. That's the bridge to nowhere. The bridge you can't go anywhere with. Kind of sucks. Okay, I believe we're dumping at exactly the right place. Same place as last time. Canola. There we go. Yeah, we're good. Alright, let me just go back onto the road. I'm going to see if a worker will take this back. It would be swell. I got some other stuff I want to do. Alright, create job, select the vehicle, select the vehicle. Select the vehicle. Select the vehicle. There we go. Set destination. All the way over here. Let's just go there. Okay. It looks like it's going to go. We'll see if they get there or not. That might be a different story. So, all right. Let's jump back here for a second. So, naturally, expansion, you know, we'd want this field here. Oh, I can't even open it. We'd want this field here, but it's a big field and it's expensive. Here we are. This is $440,000. So we do own this piece of property with some of the stuff across the road. There's a few different ways we can go. There's this field here, which is small, but it's got a house. And I think I'm just going to stay away from that one. It belongs to somebody else, and I don't really want the house and the creepy NPC just standing there. So I was thinking I can either go, we look at these properties, lots of trees and stuff, we could certainly do something, but they're expensive as well, both of them. So I think the only real options are to start going this way. That's 157. This one's only 65, and we're actually almost there. So we could afford it at the end of this. This is the castle build, isn't it? Interesting. Maybe we'll put that on the agenda. Let's build a castle. We're going to need a treed lot, but we already have a start here. Interesting. Do I have to buy that land? No, you can't. It's like the Silver Run Forest construction projects. You can't actually own this. You can just drop stuff off, and I think it'll sell it. Like you can sell stuff there. Make some money. So maybe we're going to do that. Maybe, but right now I've got my eyes on this field right here. Soybean. It is almost ready to harvest. I feel like we should get this one. 59. That's not going to give us our. That's not going to give us the cattle we need, though, and that's the problem, right? How's this guy doing? Where are you? Where are you exactly? Okay, they're making their way there. They're probably going to hang right up here. Beautiful. All right, what else? So that said, more contracts are going to be needed to get some starter money. We're going to need a mower, so we could purchase a mower and start doing mowing contracts. These are all decent size. What kind of mower could we buy? This will give us about $15,000. If we do all three of these, they're reasonably small. They're not small. That's one right there. That is not exactly small. So we can't go with a very small mower, but we're going to need one. That's the thing, right? We've got grass fields coming, so we're going to need some kind of mower. Ooh, I'm lagging. Why is it lagging? So I would think we would need, maybe like this thing or this thing and where are they? 70,000. Geez. Can't afford that. Where does that go well with? It goes with this one. 35 plus 13. So it's 50,000 bucks for a mower kit. Are you going in the middle of the road? Highland's 25. Do I want the land first? Do I want the mower first? Everything in me says I should get the mower first. Probably get the mower first. Let's do that. Let's do that. Let me just double check. Can I put that on here though? That's another issue. What's our horsepower requirements for that? This is 60. And where is it? Right here. This is 120. So technically I need 180 for this. And I don't think I have 180 in that tractor. 155, so we're a bit short. So maybe I could do this guy, but use this one instead. That's 80 and 80. 160. I could get away with that. 60 and 80, 140. Yeah, I could get away with that. I think we're going to do that. That's 4.3, 3.1. Yeah, it's a bit cheaper too. Yeah, why not? Let's buy this. And this. All right, then we're gonna have to head to the store in a minute. But I do want to get this guy heading back to the sell point. Still have 27,000 left. I can probably get to that piece of land pretty quick, money-wise. Let's go out to the road here, and then I'll set a worker on this again while we go get our mower kit. Great job. Set destination. And we're gonna go right here. Oops. Okay. Looks like it's gonna do it. Nice. Start the engine. All right, on our way. And while we're at it, why don't I just grab these contracts right away? Accept. Mowing. Accept. No, I can't grab the third one yet because I gotta deliver that stuff first. All right, out to the store. See you guys in a sec. I've been getting a little bit of feedback on this this series, short-lived series. There's only been a couple of episodes so far. Some people were giving me feedback on the collectibles on this map. Apparently, there's not many of them, and they actually don't give any money. There's like messages and stuff like that, and I think, if I understand correctly, once you build the castle and you have found all of the message in a bottle, as they're called, then there's something you can read on the top floor of the castle or something. I'm not sure. I'm not sure if I got it right. Where am I going? Keep going. So we'll see if we can find those. If there's no money, I kind of like it. I kind of like the idea of there being some stuff to find that doesn't give you money. I always feel a little guilty about using collectibles, to be honest. Okay, so the map is such that we have mowing contracts. One here, and whoa! And one of them I haven't picked up yet. Oh, the worker's already there. Nice. Okay, we'll deal with that in just a second. Right here. Tractor looks a little small. Okay, let's get this dealt with. Got 5,700 liters, 5,738 liters left, and I don't think we have much left to actually deliver, so we'll make a few extra bucks here as well. Okay, an extra 9,400 bucks there. Back to the contracts complete. And then I'm going to grab the last mowing contract. Accept. Okay, all right. Where are we going first? Where are we? Got one that's right here in town, so maybe we'll knock that one out. Then we'll go here, then we'll go all the way out here. I would like to be able to come back through this way maybe, or maybe around. I would like to see this part of is there another bridge here? There is, but it doesn't really cross over. Oh yeah, it does. You can work your way through these yards, I guess. So I'm kind of trying to find, do some sightseeing at the same time. Let's head back. We'll start with the one near town. Just realized it's already late afternoon. Let me slow the clock back down a bit. That's a little late afternoon, and contracts are on a timer, so I can't move ahead to next month. I gotta get them done. Might be working a little bit later today, which is fine. Just fine. Where am I going? That's the field right there. Know how to get into it though. There's a gate over there. Whoa, why are you on the wrong side of the road? Yeah, there's the gate. Up. Do I want to put a worker on this? I don't have another tractor. I do have a truck though. 48,000 bucks. 60. Sorry, I'm just doing some mental math here. I think we're just going to do it. I'll just do it manually. Actually, you know what? Let's get steering assist on here. That should be good. Steering assist is really nice. You can just take your hands off the controls and stuff. This shouldn't take too long. We've got some decent width. That thing's swathing. Looks like this front mower is swathing. Interesting. This is a beautiful map. Look at that. Look at those buildings. Unbelievable. Oh boy. Yeah, this setup's pretty good. We're moving along at a pretty good clip. We're almost halfway done. It's only been a couple of minutes. That's what I want. We're mowing at 22 kilometers an hour, which is pretty good. Pretty darn good. We are moving along really nicely here. We're already at 91%. Well, looking forward to getting back up, hitting those other fields. I'm thinking I may put a worker on one and grab another contract with equipment, you know, borrowing equipment, just to keep busy, get a lot of stuff done. And we are complete. All right, let's collect that one. Collect. All right, so we're gonna head up. What's the best way for me to get out of here? Probably the same way I came in. This is a one-way. I should not be going this way. Alright, next field to take care of is this one. We're just going to drive through the hedge here. And I will set a worker on this. AI worker. Yeah. Okay. Teleport back here. What I'd like to do now is have a look for other contracts and see whether we can find something interesting. There's one here. It's a baling contract. Square bales with a truck. Interesting. Interesting. Oh, why don't we do that? Why not? I like baling contracts. Actually, let me think about it for a minute. Harvesting this. No, not that field. This field over here. No, not doing that. Plowing. This field 20, this one over here. Don't like that kind of plow. This one's right nearby, but I don't have equipment for it. So I think we're going to do this baling contract. We'll borrow items. I'm very curious about this more than anything else. So let's borrow that. And it is all the way over right here. Okay. Grab our stuff from where's the shop? I'm disoriented now. It's over here. Not too far away. Interesting. I don't see a... Oh yeah, there's a PTO. This is a beast of a truck. Nice part is we're gonna get there pretty quick. Oh man, if I only knew about this truck earlier, I would use this a lot more. Did not realize it had a 3-point, or not a 3-point, but a PTO on the back. Where am I going? Oh, hang on a minute. Hang on. Where am I? I am over here. This is the field there, so I can go either way. Let's go this way. That's the field just over there. Let's go this way. I was going to go the other way, but this will work. Alright, it's another big field though. Lots of baling so far. Oh wow, look at that train, like an old steam engine. Sweet. Not steam, but like an old, I guess, coal-fired maybe? I don't know my trains that well, but very cool train. This map is beautiful. I really like it. Just looking at the views up ahead. The bay. Wish we could get out there more. That's not really part of the map. Trying to race the mower contract. I think we're catching up. I'm at 23, they're at 36, but they definitely got a big head start. So we'll see if we can catch up. And now that I'm looking at it. Yeah, they're still moving. Yeah, we're definitely catching up. We're at 36, they're at 42. I think we're gonna win this race. Now I'm starting to lose. Not able to keep up. One point there was only 8% difference. Now we're up to 16% difference. Might be a pretty tight race. I don't know. I don't know why I'm focusing on that, to be honest, but you know, it's kind of fun. Making little mini games and for yourself while we're doing all this work. The places where I will definitely catch up are when the AI workers have to do turns, corners, stuff like that. 18 points difference. 20 points difference. I'm losing, guys. I'm losing the race. I don't think we're gonna win this. That's alright. It's fine. Just plugging away. We're gonna come pretty close, and I think we'll make some good money pretty close to each other. So we're gonna try to buy that field in this episode before we wrap up. I have 52,000. I need come on. I need 65, so I'm about 14,000 short. No way we're gonna win this race. All right. Thought it looked good for a little while, but I guess things got a lot more efficient for the worker. So they are about to finish that contract. I'm gonna stop this for a minute. We'll go switch to the next field, mowing contract, and then we'll finish this up afterwards. There we go. Let's stop that. And stop. There's still a bit to do. These up. I'm not going through the gate. All right, let's head down. Contract, collect. And then the next one is down here somewhere. Where are we? Oh, okay. We should maybe turn. Let's turn here. We got to go through this farm here, I think. If I'm not mistaken, this is the startup farm. Oh boy. Not doing it. Let's go this way. Oh, what am I doing? That's a wall. I can't get through that. Oh man, the field's up there. Okay, I'm totally screwing up here. It's fine. Wow. Oops. Oops. Yeah, I took too many shortcuts and it wasn't short at all. Now I'm going right back through this way. Yeah, this is the starter farm. I think it's a beautiful farm. I think it's pretty awesome. This map is beautiful. I like it. I feel like a little bit, and I've kind of felt this way with Riverbend Springs when we did a series. and it didn't go very well, you know, mainly because we just kind of jumped into it. We didn't really think it through. And so many episodes in, we did our reboot. We did another series on the map, on the exact same map, different series. I feel like we might do that here. All right, let's get a worker going on this, and let's get back to beating the mowing contract. I got a good chance this time. So I'm not sure how this series is going to go. We're just going to play along. We're going to enjoy the map, and we'll focus kind of primarily on the cattle, sheep and cattle. But in the future, we may come back here. Maybe we'll do a fishing focused series. I really should be doing that. There's probably some really cool new stuff to do, and I have not dug into it yet. Five more rows. We're almost done here. All right, last little strip. Let's get on down here. We'll collect up this contract. I think we're going to wrap it up after this. Not a super eventful episode, but I think we're going to make some good money. All right. Okay, let's collect that one. Completed. Collect. 68,000. So we've got enough to purchase that field. I'm going to do that right away. Right there. Soybean. We'll buy it. Okay, so I got my mower and I also got that field. Now it's time to get a cow barn up and running. How's this going? This is going pretty good. All right, guys, I'm going to finish this one up off camera and collect it, and then we will probably be moving on to October in the next episode. I may or may not sure yet, I may or may not do some more contracts in between episodes just to try to pad up the bank account a little bit, and then we'll see from there. Cows. Next up, we're gonna do cows first. I was thinking about doing sheep because it's easier, but let's just get the cow stuff going. I want to do it. Anyways, thank you very much for watching. If you enjoyed this, please hit the like button on your way out. I would really appreciate it, and I will catch you guys in the next one. I hope you have an amazing day.